tropical storm low, but an even bigger surf event could be looming. Hurricane Marie is expected to develop into a major hurricane. South and southeast facing beaches have the potential to develop some of the highest surf seen in recent years. It also means potentially dangerous rip currents. When will it happen? For more now, we turn to Sean Quinn. Hi, Sean.
Hi there. Yeah, that south swell you saw there right there is beginning to fade, but there's a couple more series of swells coming up out of the deep southern hemisphere, and as well as you mentioned, Elise, there's some tropical activity, which is really unique because we haven't seen a whole lot of that the last several years, and it does look like it could build by late Tuesday going into Friday, or last into Friday. Some surf very well up to 6 to 8 feet, especially in and around southern Ventura County and as well LA, and of course down into the southern portions of Southern California, but even southern Santa Barbara County might see a little of this if we get some steeper angled southeast energy. Long wells, you got to be careful out there with this type of energy. Some of the sets could be spread out well apart, and some wave shadowing. You might be in Santa Barbara and you might not see anything, but then as soon as you go down the coast just a little bit, maybe get south of say down around Sea Cliff, those areas, you might all of a sudden see those waves coming up out of the south. So those islands out there can tend to block our energy, so you can see just right there. That's why a lot of times southern Santa Barbara County doesn't see a whole lot of this, but if some of it can sneak around right there, who knows, maybe we'll see those waves right up into Santa Barbara. There's the current temperatures, a lot of 70s, a few high 60s out there. It's very quiet weather-wise, a little moderate onshore flow, just a little bit of energy coming in from the beaches toward the inland areas, which is very typical. And something else we want to look at, all of our news is pretty active out there, both shaking and rolling, and we have the tropical stuff off our coast, but then look right there. That might be something the East Coast has to watch. That could be Cristobal over the next couple of days, which right now a depression likely to go to tropical storm, maybe even a hurricane affecting the East Coast over the next few days again. And there's our fog tracker, and it's pretty sparse right there. Not a whole lot of activity expected. We're going to see the marine layer work its way in over the next couple of days and then begin to weaken ever so slowly, especially as we head toward the second half of our forecast period. And that's all because high pressure is expected to build in from the east, bring in some warmth, keep the beaches on the cool side, as you can see right there. No big shocks to the system expected, but by about Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we could very well see a lot of our inland areas going well back into the 80s and 90s. And there's Hurricane Marie. Boy, that eye is really well defined, and as she continues to move up the coast of Baja, could likely start to see that strong swell energy coming again late Tuesday going into very early Wednesday, and then lasting possibly all the way to Friday. Your overnight lows 50s and 60s, 70s and 80s as you head into the inland areas tomorrow. Beaches will likely stay in the 60s, so the warm inland, cool coastal areas, but still a really nice quiet forecast for the beaches. That fog did burn off a little quicker today than we expected last night on the forecast, but boy, I don't think anybody was complaining. And again, we do have some surf out there, so we want to keep an eye on that. Right now fading, but over the next couple of days will likely pick up strong out of the south. And as well, our high tides are going to start to get a little bit more the next couple of days, and it might coincide with that, which could make the beaches get a little beat up with a high erosion rate. And there's your forecast right there for Santa Barbara, looking pretty good. We'll go ahead and stay on this map. We had a lot to talk about, but everybody expecting to be a little on the cool side the next couple of days, and then warming as we head toward Wednesday and Thursday. Thursday likely to be the warmest day of the week, and then possibly cooling a little bit as we head toward Labor Day, but really nice.
A busy weather day for you.
And how, huh? Boy, the ground moving, storms everywhere. Thanks,
crazy. Sean. 2 earthquakes above magnitude 5 have shaken a volcano beneath a glacier in Iceland, but scientists